Hey, we're out down here at the Land of the Osages Research Farm with Barry Eschenbrenner. Barry, you're the Senior Farm Manager of Land of the Osages and Horticulture
Agroforestry
Research Farm.
That's right.
HARF.
HARF.
Yeah.
HARF.
So LORF and HARF,
LORF and
that
HARF,
you're the
that's
Senior
right.
Research.
That's right. That's right.
That you're the Senior Farm Manager. But today, it's a beautiful spring day, and we saw a lot of neat things about what Land of the Osages really has to offer.
You sure did.
Because we had our forage sampling that we did, because the whole idea down here is that we can manage some different ways for folks to make a living, whether it's in livestock, whether it's forest farming. I mean, it's supplement their income, or how do we do this? Even timber management.
Sure, right.
You know, maybe it's not their whole income, but it could be part of their income, plus recreation.
Right, a lot of that.
We saw a lot of wildlife. We saw some turkeys, we saw deer, lots of squirrels.
Right.
But then we also saw some eagle nests and some other birds of prey.
Yeah, that you don't really get a benefit from hunting, but just
they're part of the
visual,
ecosystem.
the visual, yeah.
Right.
Plus, it's neat to just have them around.
It really is. And then we even saw creeks and glades. So Land of the Osages has a lot to offer, doesn't it?
Sure does. Got, I think we're close to 600 acres here, and we've got, of course, the lake, but we've also got two creeks. Mill Creek is the big creek that dumps into the lake here. Primarily woods, but we've got about 80 acres of creek bottom that we cut for hay. So we've got it's a diverse landscape, I guess you.
And that's what Doug Allen, who gave us to the university, wanted to go through agroforestry center to how farmers can make an income in this landscape.
That's right. That was his dream or goal, I guess you'd say. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
And like you said, something like a forest farming, that can be just a supplement maybe for yourself, your own food source, or just maybe supplement your income.
Sure.
But livestock would be probably the main thing.
Yes, I would think here in this part of Missouri, yes, it has to be. It has to be.
Other than tourism.
Yes, other than tourism. Tourism's big, but I mean, there's still a lot of cows here in this region. A lot of cows. So. And
the reason we did our soil fertility studies was that what's good in the upland north part of Missouri may not be the same as here. Here in the Ozarks, our soils are different.
Yeah,
so that's why we got to do those studies just for that.
Pretty rocky. It gets droughty quick, so it's a different world. There's no doubt. It's not North Missouri.
Well, the nice thing about this, when we had these rains the last couple of weeks, nice streams and
everything's pretty. Yeah, it's kind of recharged itself, or we call it cleaning itself out, because then it looks clean. You know, after winter it gets a little stagnant, or summertime too. But it's back to being. Looks like drinking water, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Very clear.
That's what's neat.
But we saw a lot of areas, just wet areas. What are those called again?
I call them seeps. I don't know if that's what the real name is, but it's just it would be, I guess, an area where this topography is karst.
Right.
Topography, and I guess when it rains, it just runs out at the easiest spot, and it would be a seep on the side of a hill. Now those will dry up come summer easily.
But they're a whole different ecosystem.
Oh yeah.
Because through the woods, we saw where some plant species we'd see in the more open areas, but then you quit seeing them once the woods got dense.
Right. It's pretty neat.
So there's lots here. I know they've done forestry surveys out here, soil surveys. Then why do they call it the Land of the Osages for?
Because the man who gave the property to the
Doug
Allen gave property to the university, had a great interest in the Osage Indian Nation and wanted them involved in whatever was going to happen here long term.
And at one time, this was part of their homeland.
Sure. Yeah, I think all of the state of Missouri was. So yeah.
Really? But this is a beautiful research farm.
Sure.
And Doug Allen was very generous in endowing this, that we can do some nice research out
really,
here.
I think so, yeah.
And we just scratched the surface.
Oh, totally. I mean, virtually nothing has been done yet.
Right.
It's just kind of build up some funds and then I guess decide, hey, where are we going to run?
Because you recently just had someone looking at agroforestry, where you can graze between the trees.
Correct, exactly. And I think that'll kind of be the long-term deal down here.
Right, but we also need the soil fertility folks involved in this too, to try to get those soils built up to where it's optimal for grass growth and legume growth and many others. All right.
Anyway, yeah, I agree with you, totally.
And I guess some folks even have cattle up on the uplands too.
Sure. I mean, not on this farm, but I guess if you were to take the timber off of the ridge tops and managed it correctly, you could get grass. Not like you would in northern Missouri, but you could do it. You could do it. Yes.
Maybe overwintering or something like that.
Yeah, you could do a little bit of grazing. I guess you rotational graze it.
That's right. All right. Well, anyway, we just wanted to stop and talk about the wonders out here and the opportunities that we're going to be having over the next several more years.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome, man.
Talk
Come
to you
on
later.
back.
All right.